Hi guys, today we'll be doing a series of heart opening and balancing Vinyasa flow. Sit cross leg, open up your palm and close your eyes. Set your intention for the day. What kind of new experiences you want to open your heart up to. As you inhale, open up your eyes and prepare to rotate your body to the right slowly. As you gently and slowly wake your spine up. Inhale and exhale as you rotate clockwise. As you exhale, come to center and inhale, you start rotating anti-clockwise. As you rotate, steady your breath as you breathe in and breathe out. As you exhale, come to the center and start stretching your neck to the left and to the right. And do whatever that makes you feel comfortable. Interlace your finger behind your back and stretch your shoulder blades as you rotate your neck slowly and gently. Slowly open your heart out with the interlaced finger and treat your body gently. As you inhale, shift the center of the mat. Reach your right hand down furthest that you can and your left hand over your left ear as you do the side stretch. As you exhale, slowly release and come back to the center. And inhale, reach over to the left side with your left hand and your right hand over your right ear. Soften your gaze as you look forward or through your fingertips. As you exhale, come back to the center and we'll do a series of seated cat cow. Inhale, roll up your spine. Exhale, open up your heart. Inhale, roll up your spine. Exhale, open up your heart. Do it gently with your breath. Do it at your own pace with one breath per movement. As you exhale, sit up straight as you come on all fours and prepare for tabletop. As you exhale, gently lift your right leg up and your left hand up and hold it there. As you inhale, bring it to your chest and exhale, straighten it. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, bring it to your chest and exhale as you straighten it. In this position, inhale, reach your left hand back to hold your right leg as you gently open up your heart and twist as you look back to your left shoulder. Inhale as you lift up a little bit more. Breathe as you hold this pose. As you exhale, release your hand back to the ground while lifting your right leg still. Lift the leg as you exhale, go down to a chaturanga. As you inhale, bring your right leg into your chest and as you exhale, kick back and chaturanga. Inhale, reach it to your chest and exhale, chaturanga. And as you inhale, bring your right leg down to the mat and we'll switch to the other side. Lift your left leg up and your right hand up this time. Focus on breathing as you try to balance in this tabletop position. As you inhale, bring your left leg and right hand in the chest. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, bring it to your chest. Exhale, lift up. Do flex your feet as you hold in this position. Inhale, bring it to your chest. Exhale, lift up. As you inhale, slowly reach your right hand back to hold your left feet. As you open up your right shoulder and look softly over your shoulder for a side stretch. Hold the pose and breathe. As you exhale, slowly release your right hand and put it on the mat with your lifting leg. Inhale down to chaturanga. Exhale, come up, bring your left lifting feet to your chest. Inhale, straighten it. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, bring it to your chest. Exhale, release and chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, bring it to your chest. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, bring your lifting leg down to the mat. Exhale, tuck your back foot under. Inhale, get up on your first downward facing dog. Square your shoulder, push through your fingers. Inhale, shift forward to high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Steady your. As you inhale, bend your left foot and hold it there to stretch out the muscle. Exhale, straighten it and bend your right leg out to stretch out the hamstring. Breathe as you push through your shoulder and feel the stretch. Inhale, switch to the left side. Exhale, the right side. Inhale, straighten both your legs. Step or hop forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, palm to the chest and fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or hop back. And chaturanga. Upward facing dog on an inhale. Downward facing dog on an exhale. On an inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, step your leg forward. Inhale, untuck your right back leg and bring it down. Exhale, bring both your hands up to a low lunge. On an inhale, reach your hand back, open up your heart more. Soften your gaze to the front as you hold this pose. As you exhale, bring both your hands down, tuck your back leg under and lift yourself up as you come up to a crescent. Lengthen your spine as you sink down to this pose. To inhale, turn your right leg 45 degrees to the mat into Warrior 1. As you exhale, bring both hands down, step your left leg back and chaturanga. Upward facing, downward facing dog. It is time to think about new things you want to try. Have you been opening your heart up to new experiences? Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, step it forward. Untuck your left leg and bring it down to a low lunge. Inhale, bring both your hands up. Focus on engaging your inner thigh in this pose. On an inhale, lift your hand up a little more as you open your heart and engage your shoulder blade. On an exhale, bring both your hands down, tuck your back leg under, and inhale, come up to Crescent Pose. Spread your toe and feel grounded in this crescent. On an inhale, turn your left feet 45 degrees flat on the mat as you come up to Warrior 1. As you exhale, bring both your hands down, step your right leg back and do a Vinyasa flow. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Breathe as you feel the energy flowing through your rooting toes and finger, and think about how this can help you balance in life. On an inhale, step or hop forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or hop back to chaturanga, upward dog, and exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, bring it to your chest, hold it there, and step it forward. Inhale, rise all the way up to Warrior 1. Breathe as you sink into the pose and find balance. And exhale, open up to Warrior 2. On an inhale, reach back into Reverse Warrior. On an exhale, reach your left hand down to your left leg and right hand over your right ear to Extended Side Anchor Pose. Breathe as you hold this pose and ground your feet. Rotate your shoulder away from your ear and open up your heart to new experiences in your shoulder. As you exhale, open up to Warrior 2. On an inhale, come up to Half Moon, reach your left hand down to the ground. Flex your right lifting feet and engage your grounding left feet as you focus your gaze softly on the ground. On an inhale, bring your right hand down and your right leg down to your left leg and come up to Chair Pose, Utkatasana. Bring your palm together, twist softly to the left side, gaze over your left shoulder into twisted chair pose. As you inhale, release your hand and rise all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step or hop back. Chaturanga, upward facing dog. Exhale, we'll meet in downward facing dog. Even trying out yoga, it's a small heart-opening experiences, so don't be afraid and go for what you want in life. Inhale, reach your right leg up. Exhale, bring your leg to your chest and softly plant it forward. Exhale, bring both your hands up as you come up to Crescent Pose. Roll your shoulder back mindfully. As you inhale, turn your left foot 45 degrees to the mat into Warrior 1. Exhale, open your arms up to Warrior 2 as you gaze softly over your right fingertip. Inhale, reach back into Reverse Warrior. Exhale, reach your right hand down to your right leg into Extended Side Angle Pose. Be mindful to lift your left engaging ribs up and roll your left shoulder open so that you can engage your core muscle. Inhale, come up to Warrior 2. Breathe in and breathe out as you engage your inner thigh muscle together. On an inhale, reach your right hand down and lift your left leg up into Half Moon. Do use a yoga block to assist you if you cannot reach the floor, and always remember to engage your lifting leg. On the exhale, bring your left hand and your left leg back down to the floor. As you inhale, come up to chair pose. On the exhale, bring your palms together and twist to the right. To a prayer side twist as you gaze softly over your right shoulder. Breathe as you push your hip back and balance. As you inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or hop back, and Vinyasa flow. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Push through your shoulder as you spread your finger and toes to find the balance. As you inhale, step or hop forward. Halfway lift, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up and bring your palm together to the center of your heart area. Breathe in and out in Utkatasana. On the inhale, lift your right leg up and cross it over to your left ankle as you sit your hip back into one leg chair pose. Breathe as you spread your grounding left feet and find the balance. Gaze softly to the front. It's alright if you fall or try to find your balance. You can always use a wall to assist you. Exhale as you uncross your right leg, and we'll transit from this pose to standing split as you reach both your hands down to the floor and lift your right leg up. Engage your core and flex your lifting feet. As you exhale, slowly bring your lifting right leg down to the mat and come up to Warrior 2. Square your hips as you gaze softly over to your left fingertip. On an inhale, straighten your left leg as you reach your left arm to the mat into triangle. To open your heart up more, you can wrap your right hand to your left thigh as you gaze over your right shoulder. It's good to always have a positive mindset and open your heart up to new experiences, even if it scares you at first. But if you try, you're already doing the first step. As you exhale, slowly release your hand and open up to Warrior 2. As you inhale, turn your right foot 45 degrees center to the mat into Goddess Pose as you bring both your palms to your chest area. On inhale, bring both your hands up, straighten your leg. Exhale, bring your palms together, sink in the pose. Inhale, straighten your leg. Exhale, sink into the pose. Inhale, bring your hands up. Exhale, sink into the pose as you breathe in and breathe out. Balance as you spread the weight equally on both left and right side in this goddess pose. On the inhale, open up to warrior 2. Exhale, bring both your hands down, step your left leg back, and chaturanga, upward dog, and downward facing dog on an exhale. Mindfully inhale and exhale as you breathe through each movement of this yoga sequence. On the inhale, step or hop forward, halfway lift, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, bring both palms to your heart. Ground yourself firmly in this Utkatasana pose as you find balance in life. On inhale, lift your left leg up and cross it over to your right leg and sit your hip back into one leg cross chair pose with your palm to your chest. Breathe as you find your center. Gaze softly to the front to find balance. It's easy to lose balance in this pose. You can always hold a wall or place a chair in front of you to support you. On the exhale, slowly rise up with the lifted leg. Will transit into standing split as you place both your hands down to the mat and fold forward. Engage your lifted right leg as you bring it up higher as you inhale and exhale. Use a yoga block to assist you if you cannot reach the floor, and always remember not to strain yourself, as yoga is about following the flow of your body. On an exhale, bring your left leg down as you rise up to warrior 1. Inhale, open up to warrior 2 as you gaze softly to your right fingertip. Exhale, straighten your right leg, reach forward with your right as you come into triangle pose. Gaze gently over your left fingertip. If you want to open up your heart more and stretch your shoulder blade, reach your left hand to your right inner thigh and gaze softly over your left shoulder. Just do what makes your body feel more comfortable. Feel your hamstring, inner thigh, and your shoulder blade all engaged. Breathe in and breathe out. On an inhale, release your hand and come up to warrior 2. Distribute the weight equally on both sides. Be mindful to lift your lower belly up in this pose. On an exhale, bring both hands down to the mat and step your right leg back into chaturanga, upward dog and downward facing dog on an exhale. Find your center in this pose as you breathe in and breathe out slowly. Inhale, step or hop forward, come to a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, bring your palms together to the center of your heart in Tadasana pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or hop back and do one Vinyasa flow, and we'll meet in downward facing dog. On an inhale, lift your left leg up. On an exhale, bring it to your chest. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, bring it to your chest. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, bring it to your chest and softly plant it forward. Rotate your left hand up to the sky as you come to a side twist as you softly gaze over your left shoulder. Engage your grounding hand and your grounding feet as you lift your core. Inhale as you lift both hands up and come up to Crescent Lunge. Exhale as you twist to the left and open up your arm for a revolve crescent left side twist. Gaze softly over your left shoulder. On an inhale, lift both your hands up and come back to Crescent Lunge. Exhale, bring both your palms to your chest, and as you twist to the left to Pravida Anjayasana, prayer side twist. On an exhale, gently push your right arm to your grounding feet as you find balance. Inhale, release your arm and come back up to crescent. On an exhale, bring both your hands down to the mat, step your left leg back, and chaturanga, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On an inhale, think back about the twisting pose that we just did and how it opens up your heart. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, slowly bring it to your chest and hold it there. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, bring it to your chest and hold it there. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, bring it to your chest and hold it there. And softly plant it forward. Inhale, lift your right hand off the mat and twist to the right side as you gaze softly to your right fingertip. As you feel your shoulder blade and heart open up as you rotate. Breathe aloud the flow of prana as you get your spine energized in this pose. On an inhale, lift your hand up to Untitled Crescent Pose and breathe. Breathe as you tuck your tailbone, engage your abdominal so that you can stabilize your core. Exhale as you open up your arm and twist to the right side for a revolve crescent twist. Look softly over your right shoulder to the back. On an exhale, bring both your hands up and come back to crescent pose and breathe. Inhale, bring both your palms to your heart center. Exhale, put your left hand to your right thigh and do a prayer twist. It's alright if you lose your balance like me, just breathe and get back to the pose as you gaze softly over your right shoulder. Stabilize using your core. Exhale, release your hand and come up to crescent pose gently. On an inhale, bring both your hands down, step back, and chaturanga, upward facing dog. And exhale, come back to downward facing dog as you breathe in and breathe out. As you exhale, chaturanga, and lay softly on the mat as you prepare for Dharurasana bow pose. On an exhale, bend both your knees, bring both your heels as close as you can. As you inhale, take your left hand to hold your left ankle and take your right hand to hold your right ankle. Inhale, lift your heels and chest away from the mat. Exhale, draw your tailbone in, deepen the stretch and gaze softly forward without straining your neck. Shift the weight and balance to the chest. As you open up your chest and shoulder, breathe in and breathe out. Exhale as you slowly release the pose and make a pillow with your arm and lay forward as you breathe. Take this time and think about what makes your life happy and what you should do more often to make you smile. Inhale, place both your hands on the mat and come up to Cobra. On an exhale, slowly come up back to Child Pose as you sink in. Rest your forehead on the ground. Think back about the intention you set for today's yoga flow, about opening your heart and balancing your life in general. Give thanks to your body for taking this time to do yoga and relaxing yourself. On an exhale, slowly come up to neutral tabletop. On an exhale, straighten your left leg and bring your right leg folded into your left thigh as you slowly reach forward to hold your left leg for a forward fold. You can always use a strap to assist you if you cannot touch your feet. Inhale, slowly rise up as you release your hand on your feet. Inhale, hold your right hand to your right feet and your left hand to your left feet and lift your right feet up as high as you can as you come into archer pose. Gaze forward like you're an archer looking at a target and breathe. Don't fall. On an exhale, release both your hands. Inhale, switch your leg as you bring your left leg folded into your right inner thigh. As you straighten your right leg and bring your hand forward for a forward right leg fold. Bring both your hands to touch your right leg. If not, you can always use a strap to assist you. On an exhale, release both your hands gently and prepare for archer pose. Bring your left hand to your left feet and your right hand to your right feet as you lift your left leg up as high as you can and gaze softly forward. Feel the energy flowing through your hips and shoulder as it opens it up. Release both your hands gently on an exhale as you come into Baddha Konasana, the butterfly pose, by bringing both your feet together and lower your knee down gently if possible. If not, you can place yoga blocks on both sides of your knee to find balance as you rotate your neck. Slowly rotate it to the right clockwise in circles and release the tension on your neck and spine. And exhale, let's go to the other side. Rotate it anti-clockwise to the left. As you exhale, slowly come to the center, cross leg in Shavasana. As you open up your palm and close your eyes and breathe. Take this time to meditate and breathe in and breathe out. Thank you guys for joining me on my today's yoga sequence. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.